You walk into a Disney park expecting the high fives and hugs you've seen in every commercial. But over the last decade, a different kind of footage has gone viral. Guests harassing, grabbing, and even assaulting the costumed performers. Total environmental immersion has a strange effect on human behavior. When every detail of a park is designed to feel like a dream, visitors often lose their social grounding in reality. They stop treating costumed workers like human employees and begin viewing them as indestructible public property. When you see the sheer scale of this sea of people, you can understand how this entitlement grows. A single performer is surrounded by thousands of guests who have been explicitly told to leave their real-world inhibitions at the gate. The magic of these parks is fragile, and it relies entirely on strict, uncompromising physical boundaries. These rules exist as the primary line of defense against serious injury for the workers on the ground. Breaching these boundaries shatters the fantasy for every other guest in the area and places the working professional inside the costume in immediate physical jeopardy. To understand the danger, you have to look at how a mascot costume is built. While the exterior looks soft and huggable, the internal frame is constructed from heavy, rigid materials designed to maintain the character's shape. Take the incident involving the character Max. A guest thought it would be funny to walk by and slap the back of the costume head. Because of the size of the suit, there is a significant gap between that exterior shell and the performer's internal helmet. That force travels through the outer shell, driving the rigid internal helmet directly into the performer's skull and neck. These bulky suits also create severe visual blind spots. Performers have almost no peripheral vision, making it impossible to anticipate when a guest is approaching them from the side or the rear. In 2013, a child snuck up behind Tigger and yanked his tail. The sharp, backward pull shifted the performer's center of gravity, causing an involuntary defensive reaction. The actor swung an arm to regain balance, accidentally striking the child in the face and leading to a real-world lawsuit. Unauthorized physical contact is a hazard for the guest and the employee alike. You are interacting with a heavy, unbalanced mechanical apparatus attached directly to a human spine. While full bodysuits carry immense physical risks, the performers playing face characters, like princesses, endure a different kind of toll. The cheerful, unwavering personas they project hide the human fatigue of the person underneath. Guests frequently try to force these actors to break character for a reaction. In one video, a YouTuber relentlessly pestered Cinderella, demanding to know her real name, while the performer struggled to maintain the script under the pressure of a camera. It often worsens for actors playing villains. Some adults project genuine malice onto the performer, aggressively screaming insults at the actor playing the evil queen, as if she were the character rather than an employee doing her job. In extreme cases, this entitlement crosses into outright harassment. One guest inappropriately touched the actor playing Gaston during a meet and greet, forcing the performer to immediately end the interaction and order her out of the area. These actors are essentially frontline customer service workers, navigating public harassment while trapped inside a strictly regulated, highly visible persona. To handle unpredictable crowds, performers use a 3-tiered defense system. Level 1 is subtle, in-character enforcement. Minnie Mouse handles a teenager touching her head with a sharp, silent warning stare. Jack Sparrow handles a pushy guest by verbally redirecting them without ever dropping his pirate accent. Level 2 is evasion. If a situation feels unsafe, the character simply leaves. Stitch once hid behind a park handler to escape aggressive guests, and Chewbacca was recently caught on video ending his set early after a guest snuck up and pushed him. Then there is Level 3, the absolute last resort, triggered only by physical assault or severe harassment, breaking the illusion. We saw this with Gaston verbally ejecting a guest who touched him, and with the performer playing the White Rabbit. After teenagers grabbed his tail, he broke character, followed them, and used his real voice to loudly reprimand them for the physical violation. Disney strictly forbids breaking character. When a performer drops the act in front of a crowd, it serves as a sign that park safety protocols have failed and a human worker is in distress. This entire system operates within a massive logistical footprint. Every character movement is scheduled to the minute and closely monitored by park management. Performers face severe professional consequences if they are late to a designated location. A delay of even a few minutes can lead to disciplinary action or termination. Blocking a character for a selfie stops a worker from doing their job. Letting a child run onto an active parade route to hug a dancer creates a cascading operational hazard that risks the physical safety of dozens of cast members at once. Spontaneous magic is a myth. In a theme park, it is a highly regulated logistical operation that requires total guest compliance to function safely. The conflict at the center of these viral videos is the public's desire for on-demand entertainment, clashing with a performer's right to a safe workplace. Critics often argue that strict rules ruin the experience for children. However, these boundaries are the primary reason characters are allowed to interact with the public in the first place. Treating these performers with the respect owed to any professional is the only way the Disney illusion can safely exist. Beyond the fabric and foam of the costumes, the endurance required to inhabit these roles is the most difficult part of the performance.